Hello, my name's Jalise. Welcome now everyone to my Supernatural Season 15, Episode 9, The Trap Review. Here's the thing, everybody. I didn't review the last episode of Supernatural because I was very sick. I had the flu. And that was a great episode with Michael and all this stuff. At the end, Sam is captured and Eileen by God. So God is here. What does he want to do? He wants to basically torture the hope out of Sam. He wants to make sure that Sam could lose the hope. He understands that him and Sam are connected because of the bullet that hit him. Which is still stupid, but the fact is, God or Chuck, he used this like basically a time turner. Basically, he had a watch, and he clicked it, and boom, it went to the future and all this stuff. Different possible scenarios in the future where basically Sam and Dean become like monsters, vampires, and they kill both Bobby and Jody. He wants Sam to give up. He wants Sam to feel the loss, and Sam eventually starts to feel like they're gonna lose. He gives Sam and Dean he gives Sam the idea that there's no hope for you guys. There's no way you can win. Chuck Good is manipulative son of a bitch in this show. And he's like, I couldn't miss I hate not seeing my favorite show. He's just an arrogant prick. I like him as well. Now, what's happened with Dean? Finally, we get the resolve of basically Dean and Cass that they're finally over their moment. I mean, it's been so... We dragged this whole storyline that Dean's pissed about Cass, because, he didn't tell him about Jack killing Mary, and so it's still unresolved. And now it's finally resolved, and yippee! And they were in purgatory, they bonded, they had a nice... Dean had the good emotional cry about him being so angry and taking his anger for frustration out on Cass, but saying that he's his best friend. This episode was a good episode. I didn't hate this episode. At the end, we get Billy and Jack reappearing. And she's saying it's time. So, next episode, Billy and Jack hopefully will reappear. Hopefully we get something going on for this future season. I didn't mind this episode, but going back to the previous episode with Michael and Aaron, that one episode that I absolutely thought hit it out of the park and was so amazing. We didn't get to see I couldn't do the review because I got super sick. But this episode of Supernatural was very good. We get more Chuck as God, being a prick to Sam and Dean. And again, I'm not hating the season. I'm actually having a good time with this final season so far. The fact that Eileen and Sam kissed, and I just love them together. And I hope they stay together. And I hope that she comes back. And there's the bonding of Sam and everything. Overall, I'm just a fan of Supernatural. We've been fans of Supernatural for like 15 years. And this episode was decent. It was good. It moved the story along. It was another stepping stone in the right direction. I just don't know how much they could put more for it. I still think killing Lilith off was a waste of a character return. But overall, what can you do? Supernatural is always going to have its flaws because, again, it's... God's the enemy, and right now it's none is going to make sense with his lore. The Supernatural's lore has been broken a long time, but overall, this season, this episode was good. What'd y'all think, everyone? My name's Jalise. Let me know what you thought about this entire episode. Did you think it was bad? Did you think it was terrible? What'd you all think about the Trap Review? Did you enjoy Sam and Eileen together? Did you enjoy Cass and Dean just talking to each other, and Dean just breaking down and saying, "You're my best friend," and all that stuff? I really enjoy Supernatural in these moments. Is it a tearjerker? Yes. Is it the best episode ever? No. But what'd y'all think, everyone? Named Jalisa. Everybody. Bye.